Oh, we're comparing stats. Baby girl doesn't know that I am Tom Brady at this game. Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go. I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make appointments and to do all of these things, but this is your fucking life. Do you want to be stuck with someone? Period. Do you want to be stuck with someone?
Stop taking marriage advice from women. Women, stop taking marriage advice from women. Fellas, stop taking marriage advice from women. Think about it like this, right? These are, and this is how you know that society has become a joke. Culture has become a joke. It's not just black culture, it's Western culture in general. It's women in general. I had a guy that jumped up on my panel on Wednesday and he was Lebanese and he was just like, yo, Anton, the same thing that you say that's happening and that you are going through or men are going through as far as with black women is the same thing that we're going through with Lebanese women. Then I coach a guy that's an Asian guy and he said, Anton, the same thing that y'all are experiencing with black women is the same thing that we're experiencing with Asian women. And I coach white men and they say, Anton, the same thing that you're experiencing with black women, I think we're experiencing it like 2 or 3 times worse based off of what you guys are describing. And let me revise that. Men take marriage serious. It is a commitment. It is a covenant that you take. It is a promise. It is your word. It is vows that you take before God in front of witnesses often at times, till death do us part, in sickness and in health, right? And they treat marriage now as an opportunity to keep a ring, to finesse you out of some money, to use it in order to increase their profile, and not actually taking the marriage itself serious. Why not just be in a relationship temporarily? Let's take it a step further. Why even be in a relationship and why not just be in a situationship until it's not worth it anymore? Why even go through the process of filling out paperwork? Because the reason why I tell people that it's a difference between being successfully married and taking, getting the ring and putting on a ceremony for everybody so that they can come and eat for free and y'all can have fun and then you can get some Instagram pictures. They treat marriage like it's an Instagram photo shoot now. And they're not taking it serious. And so it's difficult for people to find the one that they're supposed to be with when your view of what a relationship, or more importantly, a marriage is supposed to be like, is you treating it like it's a casual hookup. Almost to the point to where women are now bragging about how many marriages that they can run through and then all of the different breakups that they can be a part of. Never mind the fact that this is I wouldn't even say former corn star, but a current one that is just not making money from film and videos, but her claim to fame is being a hood rat on camera, right? And we think that just because their hair may be a little bit fine or their skin might be a little bit paler, and that they may have big titties, right? That we're supposed to value them differently because of the way that they look and the way that they operate. But in reality, these are the most egregious ones. I would even venture to say that I believe that it's more pronounced when we see it from black women, because black women feel like they got something to prove to the rest of the world in order to see how ratchet they can be compared to the women that they following, and similar to how they follow white women into feminism. But I'm telling you that these are the original hoes. Y'all don't believe me? These are the original hoes. These are the original ones that started operating in a space to where black women felt like that they needed to follow behind them in order to ruin their families too. I don't know if this woman has kids or not, because I'm not a heavy follower of this hood rat in particular. But the one thing that I will say, and the two things that's for certain, is it's important for you guys to take into consideration who you're getting advice from. You should not be getting marriage advice at all from a three-time divorced former porn star on the internet. And I am sure. I know why she has a lot of followers, because it's a lot of simps. It's a lot of women that follow her and thinking that this is cute. You know what I'm saying? And it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. She's gonna grow up or grow older to be one of the women that we realize and that we know for sure is not marriage material. And you also have to question the guys that put themselves in a position to even marry a rat in the first place. Why would any guy, and then this also goes back to the body count conversation, or, the sexual liberation movement. Why would any guy put themselves in a position to marry a hood rat in the first place? It's absolutely wild to me, right? And she's just one that's a little bit more visible on TikTok. But y'all know hood rats every single day. And you know what you do? You overlook all of the signs. You overlook the red flags. You overlook all of the women that's actually dope that you interact with on a regular basis. And then you start to get finessed by a chick whose mindset is this. You just have never been privy to hearing them express it until the social media era made it cool for women to celebrate these hoes for the streets. It's dumb. Stop taking marriage advice from Mia Khalifa. Stop taking marriage advice for these hood rats in the streets. Stop taking marriage advice from single baby mamas. Stop taking advice on relationships from women in general. And start doing the thing that's in your own best interest. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't even be entertaining these conversations in the first place, because if you decide that you want to be in a relationship anyway, because I know that most people want to be married. I hear y'all having these conversations every day. Y'all say it to me on these coaching calls. I get it. But the most important thing that you should be leaning into is your greatness, understanding that you're going to network with and attract the person that you're supposed to be with anyway. Never focus on a hoe. Always focus on yourself, especially one that's for the streets and has been for the streets as long as she has. Tom Brady. Can't even believe that she would disrespect a great man like Tom Brady in the first place. Let me know what your thoughts are. Make sure that you hit me up in the comments and let me know whether or not you agree with me or you disagree with me. Tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Also, 30% off your first order plus a free gift with that Teach Hanley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm curious, fellas, ladies, do you think that this is a badge of honor? And it's funny because she just running through marriages and most of y'all can't even find anybody that want to be with y'all in the first place. It's wild to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to see you on the morning show. Peace.